We can learn so much from nature and roses that they only work on their own timing. And in our modern day, we're rushing a lot. We're pushing ourselves when we're sick or when we're tired. We're going longer without maybe using the lua or drinking water or eating, or we're telling our body, do more export of energy, and you're fueling it or eating less. There's so many examples of how we're doing this over efforting. But nature, there's no resistance. The petals close, they open on their own timing. And today, this is an invitation to do that with our own body. It's often, our yoni is often referred as a flower because it's sacred, it's beautiful, it's where life comes from. There's nothing more sacred than a woman's body, in the fact that we're so miraculous in all the ways that we create babies or businesses, intentions, bringing forward. We really are magical. And just like the folds of a feather and the folds of our own body, and yet we still rush our bodies so much on different instances. So today is around less effort and more ease. If week 1 was about learning safety in our body, our week 2 is around, with that safety, we can then tune in and listen. Listen and trust. Trust that if there's nowhere we have to go with a movement, with a breath, we're going to have less instruction on what we're going to do and more attunement to the inside. So you can say we're going to turn down the volume of the external world and turn up the volume of our internal world. So what else I wanted to say is full permission. Permission for your body to take you into maybe a pose or a movement or something that seems maybe primal, maybe a little bit strange to the logical good girl mind of, okay, what wants to be shaken off here? Why do I want to shake? What is there? If I'm doing this all this time, what does that mean? And it was, well, I'll keep it simple and not too much instruction and backstory. But even like tapping, there's a lot of people, and if you notice some children who are autistic, they have things that they often will do that there was no instruction around it. They just know that they're doing it. And sometimes they need to spin really fast in order to calm down, or there's some shaking that happens in order to feel settled. It's like the oppositions. But there is rhythm to everything. So even shaking like this is tapping. Somebody realized that the scientific study around tapping on certain areas of our body actually sets our nervous system easy again and is a recalibrating agent. So if we could just trust in our physical body a bit more, with less demands on her, instead of thinking, okay, I'm going to eat at this time, I'm going to eat these things. Well, what if we just got so in tune with ourselves that we listened more? What do you want to eat? And then pondering. There's a difference. We might hear it from up here, from cravings, what we think, that sounds good. Okay, but what is she really craving for? Sweetness. Okay, she wants sugar. But is it sugar or is it sweetness, tenderness, affection, love? There's so many various translations with our bodies. But the key is to start listening, that inner guidance, that gut feeling, and giving permission. So this is a practice of that guidance from within, intuition, if you will, guidance of the Holy Spirit. We have to listen for that. That lives within us. And we know that because we're breathing and we're alive. releasing effort and being curious. So curiosity is another thing. I had a very busy mind when I started these practices, so I needed some kind of intention, and I will offer that up. For instance, okay, look for a stretch and then linger in a stretch. So I'll offer that up for you. Otherwise, allow your breath to be the surfboard. You're riding your breath through the rhythm of your body. As we breathe, the body has to move, but what if we magnetize it a little bit more, allow that movement to be bigger? And then noticing sensations. With all of that being said, now let's try to drop into our body. So go ahead and with your hands, you're going to clap 3 times with me, and we're going to rub them fiercely together, and we're going to notice sensations that we're on purpose creating. Okay, so here we go, clapping 3 times and rub them together. And you're rubbing, and allow your breath to be normal. If you have any tenderness in your body, then acknowledge that and give yourself the permission to back off of any instruction that I give you. I want you to do this for the purpose of noticing sensations even more, and then stop. And maybe you feel a tingling feeling, a feeling of warmth, maybe even a feeling of fatigue in your muscles from doing that. And allow your palms to just rest anywhere. They don't have to be any which way. You don't have to be sitting upright. Closing down your eyes and put all of your awareness on your hands. And if you follow that sensation up into your wrists, you don't have to over-try any of this. It's almost like you're peering through a window, and it just is. And you're just witnessing. And let's breathe with ease and length. Exhale with some sound. It can be that sigh of relief. It can be with a little bit more energy and sound. So first, just start by discovering which one feels better in this moment. And you're going to continue doing your exhale. We know from primal states that the body knows to move away from pain and towards pleasure. Not in a heathenistic perspective, but one of survival. If I put my hand in boiling water that hurts, I take it out. In the subtleties of the movement and our practice, you're looking for pleasure or ease or it feels relief or maybe even feels good. So when I refer to pleasure in the context of this practice, that's what I'm referring to. Notice your body getting heavier, as if the skin was just hanging on your bones. Your body feels heavy. You're not resisting. You're breathing, and maybe your breath shifted, and that's okay. Allow that. Hearing your breath as the loudest thing in your space. We're going to practice sensing, noticing sensations, and responding. So we're not going to be moving from the mind telling the body what to do. But we're going to allow the body to have a louder voice than the mind. Let's practice. Take a deep inhale. Notice, hold the breath. Where did the body take that breath in? In your chest, in your belly? There's no right or wrong. Your body knows and has wisdom. And now let that breath go. We easily trust our body with every breath we take throughout the day because it's a subconscious action. And we're just going to enhance that trust. So now any which way that your body wants to respond to some longer, deeper breaths, just allow. Year one instruction is breathe. Notice something in your body shifting as you take a deep inhale and as you allow that exhale to leave your body. It's going to look different for everybody. Often the movement will be very slow. And it's not about grandeur. It is about the smallness, the subtleties. And now if you exaggerate that movement a little bit more in the direction that it organically wants to be in, allow that with as much ease and little muscular engagement as possible. Notice if you're making an audible exhale, the vibration all the way down in towards your belly. This is just you bringing your attention to that area. And now find some kind of circular movement that is so slow. The circular movement could be with your head. It could be with your whole spine. Choose one of those and then stick with it, starting with a small range of motion. My small and your small may be different. That's okay. With repetition, the body trusts more. With slow movement, we can course correct to always prevent injury. And now look for that pleasure we spoke about, that, oh, I feel a nice stretch there, that, oh, okay, less tension there. And then just linger and wherever that is. Take a breath into that space. The key to this is smooth, continuous breath. And then reverse directions. Going to your range of motion. Noticing your breath is fluid. Allowing pauses where it feels good. Taking a breath or two in any of those delicious places along your neck. In a world that is very fast and constantly rushing and rushing us, and we're rushing us, this is when we go slow with intention, keeping the body heavy and slow. And then find that spot, find a new spot where you can just linger. You can do some more investigation if you need. And then you're pausing. Your body is heavy and you're breathing in and out. And again. And whatever position you're in, if it's available, you're going to allow your head, neck, chin to drop heavy. And allow your whole spine to respond. Allow more heaviness, more listening, and then stillness. Where else can you let go of a bit more tension? Beautiful. Staying a little bit longer than you may want to. We're practicing slow and new. Take the longest time you need in order to feel heavy and soft, and you're going to make your way into all fours in a child's pose. Please take your time. Notice the journey of making your body into that position. Notice the journey, taking your time, and you're going to hear some sound come on. And
I've
listen.
been carrying echoes that ain't mine.
Stay heavy.
All the alarms in a new day. Have my shoulders up for no reason. Heart racing like trouble stay. But I'm learning how to come back when my breath starts to run ahead. How to tell the past thank you and lay it down instead. I don't need to relive it to prove that I survived. I can choose a gentler rhythm, still honor my life. It's a nervous system reset.
Lengthen your spine.
I don't answer every siren. I don't flinch at
Reaching through your fingertips.
It's a nervous system reset. I'm safe.
Setting our nervous system. Your knees can be wide, allowing your body to fall between your thighs. And then widen your hands wherever they are and allow your shoulders to be heavy. The third eye space at the center of the forehead is kissing the ground. Relax your arms. No rush. Notice the spot of your forehead on the ground. And you're going to roll your head to, like you're saying no. Roll your forehead to the right temple. And little movement in the neck and shoulders. No muscles, just find it so slow. And then take your head, turning it the other direction so the left temple is on the floor or mat. And with your breath and accessing as few muscles as possible, you're going to continue with that swiping, right? Notice if you can get more length anywhere, releasing more tension. And then going back. Wiping away the overthinking, tension in the mind. Nothing to perform, nothing to do. Just being with yourself. What else in your head or forehead wants to be massaged? How would it feel to maybe put light pressure on your head and make a little circle with your head? Right at that space where the forehead and hairline meet. And this is often good for decongestion, this pressure on the sinuses. Find that smooth breath of yours. Starting with low range of motion and then increasing as it feels available. When you're ready in your body's way, you're going to make it to the other direction, again starting slow. You're just exploring what feels available. You're listening. Where is there more space in your body that wants to be explored? Where can you release a bit more tension? This is all about your listening and then responding. Maybe your body doesn't want to do any of this and it wants to do something else. That's allowed. And you're going to find some stillness again. Reach your fingertips away, maybe even your tush lifts up, stretch. How much length can you feel along your whole spine from the lower back through the crown of the head? And you'll melt down. Take a breath. Open mouth. And we're going to allow the tailbone to initiate, coming up onto all fours. So you'll feel tailbone igniting, lower pelvis igniting energy. Head is the last thing that's going to come up. And you're going to find your hips over your knees and your shoulders over your wrists. And pause. And where can you settle into your body more? Breathing, finding any adjustments you need. You can always double up your mat if you're feeling any tenderness in your knees. We're going to hinge back. Look forward, shoulders away from your ears. And as you exhale, coming forward, you're going to round the spine. And allow it to be such a fluid movement. It's like liquid. Your breath is alive. You're listening. You're course correcting. Whatever your body needs, you're listening. Wherever it feels good, maybe just linger a little bit more. Maybe your body wants to do this in another way. This is when you listen to that and you just do it. I'm guiding, but you don't have to do everything I say. Can you feel your hands pressing into the carpet? Can you feel the top of your, mat? I'm on carpet. Feel the top of your feet. And then feel your belly button. We're going to shorten this range of motion, so it's going to be not a full all the way back with the hips. And then find some circular motion in your spine. Notice if that feels good. Is that feeling nourishing? Do only what feels nourishing. The one instruction I'd like you to remain with is the fact that you're going slow. If it's available to move your heart as you're doing your circular action, then do that. The back of the heart, the front of the heart. this beautiful vessel that you were given to experience this life. You are that rose. Allow, don't force. Don't get into default where the mind goes away and you get into performance. This is all about sensation. Listening takes depth, she said in her lyrics. Listening takes depth. Switching directions when you're feeling it's right. And then slow down even more for this next one. Softness in your heart space. Beautiful. Find some extension now through a leg. Allowing the top of the thigh to be extended and long from the hip. You can have the toes curled or not. Just find some extension, and then with a straight leg, just find consistency in the straight leg, but you're moving from the hips. And the way that your body may want to move, probably different than mine. No right or wrong. And now, if that leg was a tail and it was going to move, explore what that would look like. This is lubricating the joint within the hip. Breathe into it. Softness, loving thoughts. No force, just listen. Is there a stretch that you want to feel? And what about opening up that hip a bit more? Maybe the leg comes off the ground. Maybe your body is craving openness in your front body from all of the sitting that we tend to do. Find a stretch and then hold it. You might feel muscles engaging. They're part of the body and our movement, but release any tension in the other muscle groups. Sometimes we're just holding it all constantly braced in our shoulders, and that's what we're getting out of. One more breath and then releasing that stretch. When you're ready, you're going to find the other leg nice and long. You find the extension and then you soften again. And some movement in the hips. Allow your body to share with you how she wants to move. The physical body has more wisdom than we even realize. And our first peoples knew that. And then find that leg like a tail. Or maybe it wants more space, more openness. Let your breath be the fuel to your movements. Head can be heavy. Just find softness. You are liquid in motion. And like honey, you move slow. Find an extension and opening that your body wants, and then hold it. Release tension. One more. And gently, slowly allow that honey-like leg to melt down. The hips are gonna circle, coming forward, again to get that openness in the body from a lot of sitting. It may look different for all of us. Just find what works for you. You can try side to side with the hips. Gives a nice T-band stretch to the outer thigh, outer hip. And now go slow again, because we're not doing this for performance or for purpose other than just listening to what is available and what feels good. You can always at any time do this your own way, or even tune me out and allow this just to be the space that's held for you to listen to your body, to be with her, to notice and listen, give her space to talk, to tell you how she wants to be healed. Now I'm going to invite you to find your own space in your body that wants a bit more space. So allow me to rephrase. You're going to find an area in your body, the first one that comes to mind, that wants more space. And then allow that stretch or that space. And breathe. Feel your body being breathed. The ribs expanding, the lower stomach expanding. And then the most subtle, slow way you're gonna come out of that stretch into some kind of pause, melting, where there's no effort, there's no holding anything. Just breathe. Remember, you are that rose petal. Your beautiful petals unfurling in their own time. No rush, no performance. And wherever that stretch on your body was, you can do the other side to create symmetry and balanced stretch. Go ahead and find it, taking yourself into the pose in the most subtle ways, with the least amount of muscular effort. Pause and breathe. You're still listening to your own breath, to her wisdom. And this time, as we extend out of it, see if you can find your way to a side laying. Just liquid honey. You're going to have your top leg bent in front of you, resting on your head as if you were side sleeping. Again, very soft, eyes closed. We're going to bring the top arm, hand on the shoulder. We're going to open the elbow up to the sky. And then, nice, easy, allow the elbow to come down. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Your hand can go to the back of your neck even. It's just a nice, cooling, stabilizing length at the back of the neck. And if your upper spine wanted to get a little bit more twist, can you allow a little bit more twist? Remember, we're always starting with slow range of motion. and short range of motion. So we're not going big in our motions right off the bat. We're allowing the unfolding. The repetition allows safety and less effort. Notice if there's someplace else you can release a little bit more tension. And find the fullest of your stretch. It doesn't have to be the full expression of any stretch. Just find where it feels available to just linger. And breathe well. Breathe deep. Release with the exhale. And you're going to find your way back to the side, super slow. And bend the bottom leg so you feel more supported. And this top leg, we're going to what we call in dance développé. It's going to develop into a straight leg. And the idea here is that your foot is making space for you in your surroundings. The rest of your body is just lounging, lingering. You can point the toes, you can flex the foot, stretching through the heel. Which one feels best? Can you get nice extension through the leg? Maybe you want to lay on your back again. Give yourself the permission to do and move however your body wants. It's lazy movement. And then with the straight leg, we're going to just offer a stretch of the straight leg going straight down as if you were standing on it, and the weight of the leg coming down but keeping straight. Hopefully you feel a nice length out of your hip. You don't even have to effort it. Just the intention of stretching through that heel, and then let it be heavy, and that's it. And breathe and notice how it lengthens your waist and lengthens your back. You're going to find your way all the way to your back. And that leg we were moving is going to go up into the air, and the opposite leg will bend. We're going to flex that foot, reaching through the heel. Feel the opening in the back of your leg. Breathe new oxygen into that. You're going to move it however you want to move it, keeping it flexed. If you really slow down and close your eyes and move the leg however you want to, I'm doing a circle. Notice, oh yeah, these muscles, there's some muscles that just have to be on in order to keep the leg moving or up. So just noticing, but you're not efforting. You're just noticing what's working. It's a subtle difference. And find both legs in the air. Pull your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. The knees move away. Exhale. Draw the knees in. Breathe in. The knees go away. And exhale. The knees come back in. You can just roll onto your other side with the bottom leg now bent. Top leg is, we're going to allow the spine to just be super slow and syrupy like that warm honey. Moving onto the side, allowing your body to find the position. And we're going to go into that développé, that straightening of the leg. Remember, you want the least amount of movement, of muscular energy as possible. breathing well, your breath is consistent. We're stretching it forward or up. You can start playing with a pointed toe or a flexed foot, noticing the stretch. And then close your eyes again and feel inside your body. The fewer distractions externally, the louder the internal landscape can get. Your upper body is relaxed, and just this slow, continual awareness of how your body's moving is soothing the nervous system. You're allowing circulation, and the body has energy to still do the healing it needs to do. You're breathing nice and fluid. And then find the legs straight and reaching out, and then just let the leg reach out of the hips, creating length, and then just soften. And notice, enjoy the stretch, enjoy the length, enjoy the fact that you don't have to do anything more. Just breathe. And then adding a little bit more movement again. What other part of this leg wants to get stretched? Is it the back of the leg? Is it the other thigh? Explore some stretches. You have to try in order to know what your body likes or doesn't like, or maybe you're hearing her wisdom and you're listening. Whichever move you find, allow it to be slow again. Explore. Maybe it's a weird shape. And then let's find some stillness once more. Notice muscle activity, but without efforting it. It just is. And allowing the back to find the floor. Again, both legs coming up. The knees are going to bend. And see if you can grab the outer edge of your feet. In yoga, it's called happy baby. Breathe and then feel and notice your stomach draw in as you exhale, and you can add a little bit more muscular energy of the arms, or just weight pulls the feet down. It draws the knees down towards your armpits. You can bend and straighten. This is very good for the pressure and creating new blood flow in your large intestines. You can stretch one leg at a time. Whatever we're doing it slow. So within this pose, move in ways that feel nourishing. Where it feels yummy and delicious, just stop and linger. Allow your breath to guide you. Try something different, or something that's purely primally led, not necessarily from the mind or memory of what you've seen or maybe practiced before. Allow something new to come forth. Shoulders heavy. Find space in your body. With support, you're going to allow your feet to find the ground. When you're ready, no rush. Knees will be bent, feet wide, so the knees can fall into one another. And allow your hands to land on your lower tummy. Take a nice exhale when you land there. And see if you can have your muscles off. Nothing turned on. Breathing louder, just a little bit. Exhale, allow the breath to fall. And when you're ready, stretch your legs long. And then you're going to have your legs further apart. And then windshield wiper your feet. So if your feet were flexed, you're just going to allow the toes to go back and forth. You have to have some kind of muscular movement, engagement to make the toes and legs go, but then see if you can find such a rhythm where it's like the least amount possible. It's like teenagers, the least amount possible. Keep that going and find your breath again. Not big effort, but find just a continuity, a rhythm of your breath in and out. The legs stop, the breath continues. If you're able, join me with this audible exhale. Continuing, notice if you can feel that sensation, that vibration in your chest. Keep noticing. I'm going to count us 5 more. And with every exhale, you soften, your body gets heavier. 2 more. Laying heavy. And then softness and quiet. Notice the temperature of the room on your skin. Notice sensations internally. Notice the weight of your body. Notice the aliveness you feel after having given your own body time and space to be heard louder than your mind. When you trust her, she knows how to heal. When you allow her time to guide you, then you feel, hopefully, more in your body, more embodied, more settled, grounded, certain. And if you would like to end and close this session laying there, drifting into more presence, deeper presence, or a meditative sleep, you're welcome to do so. You don't have to say or do anything else. You can simply just peace out. You can turn off your camera. Or if you would like to join and say something, or if you have something to say, you're welcome to, but please don't feel any pressure to, need to. Your heart is received.
Thank you so much, Kachina. I am
Yes,
so glad that I
you will
attended, and
really
I feel,
perfect healing that is already there.
yes, I feel my body is safe and trusting, and I was able to let go. I almost fell
If
asleep, but
there's
it
something
was
you'd like
deep.
to say, you're welcome to, but again, don't feel any pressure.
Thank you so much, Kachina. I felt so good. My body felt safe, and it trusted itself to be able to let go. And when I thought I fell asleep, it really was just a deeper consciousness, not sleeping, but just really feeling everything. And I can breathe so much better. Thank you.
My pleasure. It's so my pleasure. And thank you for tuning in to what your guidance was of coming, even though you weren't feeling good. And by pattern, sometimes you just think, oh, I don't want to push it. You did great. I'm really glad that this session aligned with you. Okay. Until next time, ahui ho.
Ahui ho. Have a beautiful evening. Aloha.
You too. Aloha.